How are you all doing? Ralphy here, Ralfy Customs. Now then, straight off the bat, this one's a bit different. I've been away with my club for a long weekend and the workshop's been closed for a week, so you've got a bit of this and that. Firstly, Barney Boo. Now Barney Boo watches all the time. BB Choller, he's got his 20-year patch. I don't normally share club stuff, but this is fucking a big milestone line. So he's got his 20-year, you'll see him on stage. You'll see Danny Boy, DB Choller. He won runner-up Best Custom with Karma Violet. That's the Evo, big black Evo chopper that I made, a bit like Big Blue. He's now painted it, unveiled it. First time out, won a trophy, fucking happy days. And finally, I got Best of Show, which is just fucking, I'm absolutely blown away. So following this, you'll see a little fucking, after the intro, like, you'll see a bit of a stage action from the three of us. And then we'll get on to Kawasaki's breaking down and fucking sorting out dodgy spark plug threads repairs on the Shovelhead. So let's do it.
20 years in the club, it's Barney from Derby. Come on, Barney.
Wait a second.
He's gone. He's gone. 'For Devon, it's a triumph. It's Ralfy from Notts. Come on, Ralfy. Let's do it all. Fucking beautiful.
Los Angeles. You are too fast. You have never been there.
Ralfy were in the club 20 years ago, and they were winning prizes then, so it's still in his spirit. He's still doing it.
And you have never
Welcome back, Ralfy. What?
You've seen the dawn rise.
No.
Come on, best of show. Fucking love that.
Strange but good. Runner-up Best Custom. It's for Harley. It's Dan from Notts. Come on, Dan.
Hey, and there she is, freshly washed. Hey, rode hard and put away wet. I've just in and sorting stuff out ready for phase 2 on Nicky's Triumph. Sorry, fucking hell, start again. Nicky's Triumph. So, they've come over, we've seen what's next. And while I was here, we've given a fucking, get a trophy winner a fucking wish off, haven't we? Because that's what you do. Right, so, we're at the old homestead. So how much you can see, I'm glared out. Fucking Zephyr won't start, won't turn over. Nothing. They've stripped the relay out, which seems to be working, and tried going direct to battery. Nothing. Nothing at all, so starter's fucked. Or not behaving or something like, you know. So we're marooned. We're marooned. I'm going to take this panel off, these covers off. See what's what. Yeah, so we've got it all stripped off. Starter motor's loose, but it's not coming out. I don't know how to go around. I'm going to have to Google it, you know. I have to go school of fucking Google to see. Maybe you ain't got to take the clutch cover. You ain't going to take the clutch cover off, have you? Fuck about with something on the end. Some fucking... something in here, like. You ain't going to get to it here. If you take this cover off, it's a fuck off big clutch. That's all you're going to see. And a load of oil on the floor. So, I don't think it's that. Let me Google it. It might just be on a fucking tight snap ring or something. Fingers crossed. Well, that was really fucking lucky in an unlucky kind of way. I couldn't figure out how to get a fucking starter out. I'd undone the bolts and it wiggly and it ain't coming out and I didn't want to force it. So, by chance I tried it with the bolts loose after shaking it around and it's fucking just spun straight over. So turned the ignition on and jumped, you know, fucking sprang into life. Fucking hell. You don't need that, do you? I need to look into that and make it a bit more reliable. But here we go. We'll have a tidy up and then we'll fucking head off to the fucking workshop eventually. Well, we fucking made it. So I bet it's fine now. I bet it's fuck all wrong with it. Let's have a go. On. Yeah. Alright, it didn't sound the best, did it? But it's spinning. Why is it not fucking running? There you go. It's gone again. So, what the fuck's that? Well, so that needs fucking mothballing. Well, it needs getting on the bench, doesn't it? To be fair. And I'm hoping, yeah. Look. There's one there, look. That's an aftermarket one as well. So maybe look at getting that off. Casing there sits on. There's another one there. Oh, clutch bits, starter clutch bits. I'm not showing you very well. I think that's starter clutch, but for all I know, it could be second gear fucking. I couldn't find anything online to. There's nothing fits there. It's just a fucking price fit, isn't it? So there we go. I need to get a workshop manual, don't I? Hey, get a service book, Ralphy. Get a service book, and then Zephyr. It needs Ella spanners. Right, so before we get into doing anything bike related, I've that David Mann poster there used to house some of my rosettes and trophies, and I've moved them all over here, look, because they look better. I'm going to put a shelf up or something, and I will. If I carry on winning like I am, I'll fucking need it, which is unbelievable, really. Some of these go back to 1990, 93, 2000. I lost this one. That was pre-1990. So, there you go. And of course, the one from Devon Run that's just been. So, it's a nice bit of kit in there. Look at it. Look, fucking fantastic. 3 diamonds. 50th anniversary of Best of Show. Oh, fucking hell. You know what I mean? I'm fucking blown away. Sorted. So yeah, there we go. We've got a trophy corner. We've got a cholla wall. And we got the tea room. So, what's next? Oh, spark plugs in the Shovelhead is what's next. So we're actually going to do a little bit of bike related, apart from breakdown and wash. You'll have seen the Triumph here post wash. So that just needs a bit of a it needs a once over with the feather duster, don't it? What I tend to do that with, to be fair, is either Poor Boy's Quick Detailer, it's fucking great stuff, this muck off protectant, spray it on and wipe it down, or the speed polish, quick and easy, and it is. Those three will pretty much do all of that, and I might give the tank a wax, and I might give the alley a rub with some Mothers or some Autosol, but it's not vital, you know. So yeah, there we go. Oh, I'll tell you what I need to fucking do without further ado. Today's job is tighten the chain up. Look at that, it's fucking hell. It's saggier than a wet nurse's fucking tit. So, tighten the chain up, lube the chain, give it a quick once over, get rid of these watermarks that you probably can't see on camera. And that's ready for my next jolly, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. So, sorted. Alright, so we're outside. Hey? Long story short, when I got my shovel back after its sabbatical, someone had put inserts in the spark plug holes, and this one's wound itself out with the fucking thread in the head. It's fucked the thread like, basically. So I've gone to fit a new spark plug and it's just spinning, it's not tightening up, so we need to repair the fucking cylinder head. It's one of them days, isn't it? Got a knackered starter motor and a knackered cylinder head, and none of them are fucking jobs like. It's just trying to keep mine on the fucking road. So I'm off to see my engineer, Mr. Douglas, and we're going to see if we can't come up with a solution. Hello boys, so we're at fucking my engineers, and we've formulated a plan for this spark plug that involves me making an 18mm sleeve, 18 by 1.5 threaded sleeve, and we're going to cut the corresponding threads into the head while it's on, which for those in the know is no big deal, and for those who are not in the know is like, fuck, you know what you're doing. There you go. So we've got all the necessaries, we've got taps and dies, and we've got, didn't I? Let's just check. Yeah, I've got the M14s, the old US Pros M14s for the spark plug hole. So let's get back to the workshop and get on the lathe. Right, let's see what we can fucking do then. So move this shit out of the way. Move all my detritus. Torch pack in my fucking pocket. Always put a lid back on your grease so it don't get full of shit, because if it gets full of shit it's not worth using, isn't it? Top tip. So we need to kind of get this squared up. It's going to be the most difficult part of it, I think. Filming it is probably going to be more difficult, to be fair, like, so you're going to have to bear with us while I just get this started. All I'm doing is pushing on the end with my finger, obviously, and turning it a little bit, so we will hopefully I might actually start it with a longer, I had a longer tap. Yeah. Right, that's the plan anyway. So you've seen, we've got a tap in there, we're going to wind it in till it's cut the thread, and we're going to clean it all out. Happy days. Right, here we go, look. We've used the longer one, the newer. Oh, pardon me, fucking hell. Hey, it's tight, it's tight. But that's going. So, It's just nice and steady, this is. Nice and steady. And we'll cut that thread. We don't want to screw this all the way down until it hits the fucking top of the piston, right? That won't be good, would it? But we just need a nice, good M18 thread, so I'm literally just edging this in. And it's going really well, actually. Like that, like that. Oh, fuck. That's tight. Once I get this started properly, I'll swap out to the stubby. There we go. That's proper started now. So, we're winning. I'm just trying to avoid stripping the bike down, to be fair, because that'll go from being a few hours work to a full day, like. If we can avoid that, then we will. Ain't it? So, yeah, come on, you bastards. Yeah. So, that is completely and utterly threaded now. M18 by 1.5. So, not M18, it's just 18 by 1.5. Come on. So we'll give that, get the air blower on that. Down the hole, give it a good blowout. It's only soft aluminium, remember. Everything in there that it could damage is harder than that. So it can't damage fuck all, to be fair, like. I'll give that a good fucking blowout. And then go over to the lathe. So I'll see you again at the lathe. Right, so we've got a bit of 25mm, might be inch, 25mm or inch alley fucking bar in the lathe. Now, what I'm not sure about is my fucking drawing, look. So it's got a thread on the outside, M18, thread up its bum, M14, 16.5mm long with a 1.5 flange at 23mm. Now, I'm thinking, if I do the outside first and then run a tap up its bum, will it spread out a bit against the tap? Because there's not a lot between it. It's 4mm, 2mm each side. Or if I do the one down the middle first, if I drill and tap it and then try and cut a thread on the outside, will it crush it or shear it or do, I don't know which way round to do it. And I'm not even sure it makes a fucking difference, to be fair. But I know what I do need to do is take a clean up pass. Well, what I do need to do is check I've not broken my tip, which I've not, tighten my fucking tool up in the holder and take a clean up pass. So, good job on aluminium, isn't it? Hey, fucking hell. What would I done? So this one's to be 22, sorry, not 23. 22mm. And let's see what we've got. You don't see the rabbit. We've got, according to the very near, vernier gauge, 24.3. So, what's that my digital readout? 3. And what do you want it? 22. I bet I'll do that in one go. Hey, 22 is there. Come on. There. Fuck off. There. See what that does. This tip's supposed to be designed for aluminium, so I'm not quite sure about the best feeds and speeds for it, to be honest with you. It's not a tip that I use on a regular basis, this particular tool, but that's that bit. Right, now we want to face that off like that, sorted, and we want to go along 16.5mm and take it down to 18. So we're going from 22 to 20. We'll go here, look. 22 to 20, come on, there, and we'll go along 16.5 millimeters in total. You can join me again when we get near it. Here we go then, last pass city. Got a nice fucking curly whirly coming off and getting me straight across my fucking handle. There we go. Now we want 16.5, which is, come on Betsy, there. Right. And now we put a chamfer on there. And I would like a little chamfer on there, so come on. Just to give it a little something to seat against the cylinder headlight, you know, like that. So next up we can drill it out. He's not drilling it out, is it, Ralph? He's cutting this thread. Now I'm gonna have to zoom you out a bit, look, for this. So what I need to do is see what we're doing. And we've got the biggest tap holder in the world. It's going on there, look, like that, against my bed. And to level this end up, we use a 25mm drill. So that goes in the end there, look. And bear with. The tailstock comes along like that. And then I'm guessing I could either yeah, let's get it started by hand. Fuck it. So let's see if we can't just apply a bit of pressure on there, look, and wind it by hand. There we go, that's got it started. So now we'll put some looby dooby dooby on, crack the old girl back up, put her in slow, and very, very gently, just move you around a bit, there you go, very, very gently, ride the clutch. Ooh, that wasn't gentle, was it? Like that. Come on. Last bit there. And then in reverse, little spin over to the bed, that side. Like fucking so. Oh, that's not too shabby. Shame about that. I might have to spin that round. I'll spin the die round in the die holder. Focus. Run it back up to get rid of that. We won't thread all the way up, but I'll do it off camera.
Don't forget, folks, our Fuckstock stickers are now available in our Etsy store. Link in the description below. Fuckstock, you know it makes sense.
So, excuse me. With that outside thread done, that's already centred there, look, that's got a centre drill been put in it briefly, but I want to make sure it's central, so we'll run it again like that. Now we're going 12.5mm or ½ inch, which is the tapping size for the M14 with the spark plug thread, and we'll just break that inside edge. Give yourself a nice taper and get it set up to cut the thread in there. So get that out of the way and get that in the way. Turn you around a bit. There you go. That's what I can see pretty much. In fact, you've got a better view than me. So fingers crossed that this will just thread dead easy because it's soft alloy. That's what I'm hoping for. No dramas. Come on, here we go. We've got to be getting close to the end now, haven't we? We're getting nervous. I fucking am. I might run the die up it after. What? I did go 30mm deep, and the part's only fucking 18. So Oh, fuck that. That can do that. There you go. Sorry, bad camera work. And there it is coming out. Sorted. So that should now take a spark plug very nicely, which it does. Come on, all the way. There we go. And that should screw in the head. Now the problem I've got is if I part it off and this thread's too big, or there's a problem, I can't put it back in the fucking lathe, can I? Unless I part it off a bit longer. Hold on, bear with. Let's undo the chuck off camera. Look. If I part it off, where it's spun up, look. If I part it off here, I reckon I'll get that in to test it, and that'll give me enough to hold to part it off. So what I'll do is that, exactly that. So change my feeds and speeds, get me parting off a bit in the picture for your edification. What gear are we in? Come on, going backwards. That won't do, will it? Oh, we're in here, look, like that. That'll give me plenty to hold on to. I do like a bit of lube on me, alley. Well, I like a bit of lube all round, don't we, boys, hey? Because it fucking sticks to the tools. It gums up like, so we don't want that. We want nice, clean parting off, which this is about airlight, so if she blows, Captain. Come on. Any second now. That's lovely curly whirly coming off. Boof. Cheers then. Thanks for coming. Right, we've tried that in, and by golly it fits. So we'll have it back in here. Part it off. And then clean the end up. We need to clean this thread up so that the spark plug screws in from that end, which might be a bit of a faff like, but I reckon we'll get it alright. Righto! 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 Right! Righto! Righto! Let's fucking have it. There we go then. Fingers crossed. Everything goes according to plan. Boosh. Now we've got to get that burr off the end there. So that'll be finished then. Right, to get the burr off, we've come over to the machine vise and we're going to sit that across the jaws and press down. This is one of Max from Swan Valley Machine Shop. This is one of his top tips. Just tighten that right up. Yeah. You might need, look, there's still some left, so you might need to fucking go the other way. Keep the pressure down on it. There we go, that burr's pretty much gone. There's a little bit left that I'm not happy with, but I can probably get it with hand tool. And here we go then. So I filed that flat, just run it on the file, focus. Run that on the file and then use the deburring tool. Oh, there you go. And it almost goes straight on. Come on. I think that'll be real. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is degrease everything, the outside of this. I'm going to put a spot of oil on these threads because I don't want this sticking in this. Then I'm going to degrease this. I'm going to put some Loctite on it and I'm going to screw it into the head. So we should, fingers crossed, have fucking sorted it. Alright. Another quick point of interest is the spark plug does not protrude, look, because what can happen is carbon can build up on the threads on the outside of the plug, and then when you get to wind it out, like, it fucking catches on the insert and jams it up. So this needs to be finely matched. You don't want to stick through too far. Hello? Who's doing the talking today? It wants to be like that. So that fucking focus, that is now ready to go in the bike at last. So you can see the red grease on the spark plug thread, and I don't think you can pick up the green Loctite that's on the insert thread, but that's what we've got. And this should, come on, I'm struggling a bit left-handed and filming it, but we're getting in there. Look, that's screwing into the head nice. Come on, get a fucking socket on it. So we should. That insert is about flush with the head. The spark plug is going down, and all I need to do is nip it and leave it for a good 10 minutes or so, and then take the spark plug out. So here we go, in like that. Come on. Come on, bugger. Nip up. That's it. Happy days. We could, I mean, really, I could fucking, there you go, Bob's your auntie, like. Leave that for 10 minutes. What's this say? Directions to you can't even read it, can you? 15 minutes. Operational, you've got 5 to 15 minutes, up to 15 minutes to fuck about with it. And then an hour. So tomorrow I'll leave it overnight. And that should have fucking sorted it. Once and for all. Happy days. So there you go. Let's get the Bridgeport in. There we go. It just leaves me, as always, to thank you for watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and a sub. Check out all the bump in the description below. Yeah, stickers, buy me a coffee, join in the channel. Some friends in there that have got good channels worth checking out, and our DB Choller's paintwork fucking site. The whole lot. Yeah. Normal service will resume. Maybe next week. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Big love, everyone. See you soon.